Hi, my name is Natalie, and I'm a therapist with Blomquist Hale. A common thing we see in families and in couples is the statement of, we always argue about the same things and we never seem to resolve it. Or our arguments just go in circles. We never seem to get anywhere. Arguments and disagreements are a normal part of relationships, and it's how we resolve them that make a difference. And one of the tools we can use to help resolve or understand these disagreements is to understand the three layers of communication. We have the content level, which is what we talk about, what we think the argument about. The emotional level, which is what is feeding that feeling, what is feeding that content. And then we've got the real issue, which is the core issue or core belief. And our goal is to get to understanding what that core belief is. So let's say, for example, we're having a disagreement with a teenager. And we're hearing something like, you never let me go hang out with my friends, or I want to take the car and you don't let me take the car, or why don't you let me do the things that I want to do? Common arguments that happen in a lot of families. And what a typical parent response is, well, of course we let you do what you want to do. We let you take the car last Tuesday. You hung out with your friends over the weekend. And kind of it becomes a back and forth banter because we're staying on the content level. And oftentimes we're focused on how do we prove our point? Now, if we can take it to the next layer, that emotional layer, is understanding what feelings are feeding that. When we're able to focus on emotions, that can be a natural de-escalator. I'm feeling really sad, feeling incapable, that you don't trust me. We're able to then process things on a deeper level than if we're just focusing on when or not you let me have the car. And being able to recognize that then can also help us understand why we're feeling the way that we're feeling. Then getting to the core issue or the core belief is what the argument is actually about. Now, and sometimes in this case, it might actually be I'm a teenager and I want to do what I want to do. But it might also equally be I'm a screw up. You don't trust me. I made that mistake a few years ago and now you don't let me, prove that I'm a worthy person. Core issues tend to be focused on set places of value or beliefs about ourselves. I'm not good enough. I'm not lovable. And so, if we're not every argument or disagreement is going to have that root, but if we are just focusing on, you don't let me take the car out when I want to, and not able to get to that root issue of, I'm not good enough, or I'm not lovable, or you don't trust me, then we're unlikely to really resolve those issues. So when we have that next disagreement, I would encourage you to take a look at, say, what's that surface level argument that we think we're talking about? What are the emotions that are feeding that content, that surface level issue? And how do we identify that core belief? And once we're able to get to that core belief and understand what really the root of the conversation is, we're able to really make movement.